Well, I've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at these birds. They aren't doing anything. Oh, man, it's cold morning. A very cold morning. Well, I was trying to figure out why it was kind of slow in here today. I just realized it's youth turkey season. Started today, so we heard a couple shots earlier. So that could have something to do with it. All right, well, it's the 18th of April. It's opening turkey shotguns here in Nebraska, so we're getting after it this morning. Shotgun there in my pack, all ready to go. Now, hopefully the wind doesn't come up too bad today. Oh my God, this trolling motor's getting me back in here, so. But we're gonna run it on low here and we should be all right. It's nice and calm. We ain't gonna have to fight much to get in here. So we can pretty much get off of here, anywhere in here, but I want to be on that. I want to be on this west side, I think, because I don't know how far back. I hope I can get into shore from in here. A lot of willows. Crap in the water. Turkey tracks all over in here. Dusting. There. There. I don't know where they're at up here, but I'm sure they're on the ground by now. Man, it's beautiful back in here. Yeah. He's right down on that bottom. Pretty exposed right here. I think we're gonna have to go. Man, I don't know. The prime setup would be over here in this tree line. He's right up there on that top of that hill. He's not very far. Oh man, I gotta get something done here. Sounds like we got his attention anyway. good setup too. I thought he was gonna come right down in here. All right, well, we're trying another spot here. We're off the lake. I have no idea what he saw. None. I couldn't even see my camera. I was having a hard time finding where I was at. And he just locked up right there and just stopped and went away. I heard him drumming. And I could see his head. He was like 50 yards away. I just needed him to come right out here. He saw something he didn't like. I have no idea what it was. None. One thing I can think of is maybe he saw the reflection on the GoPro or something. The screen on the back side here, but man, that's frustrating. He was a big Tom too. Okay, well, we're back in the same spot. Back in the same spot we were in yesterday. Got this open field behind me. All the timber here. We set up right here, one point, and then over here on another set. There's been a couple vehicles in and out already, so I think just gonna walk from this north side, kind of go towards where we were yesterday, coming in. Actually, I think I might set up. We got somebody calling down here. Somebody calling down over here already, so we're just gonna listen for a little bit. All right, well, we've got a lot of traffic out here today, but I think we're gonna be all right. They're just driving around, calling here and there, so not a very productive way of turkey hunt, but whatever. So we're down a little further than where we were yesterday. This open disc field. I've got the Jake and the hand out there, so the wind's kind of picking up a little bit here and there, but it's not too bad. us. We got some deadfall behind us. On that side, we've got some deadfall, so comes in this way. We're gonna have a shot through here. Come in behind us. We're kind of screwed, but we can maneuver if we have to. Anyway, we're just gonna sit tight here. I'm sure they're gonna come in quiet today if they're gonna come in. There's so much traffic. All right. We got two birds working across the field here. Here he comes. Yeah! That's how you do it, boys. That's how you do it. Oh, man. That's how you do it, boys. Put the hammer down on him. He came in here like a... Oh, that was awesome. It was a Jake and a Tom. Jake came over here and he damn near got me. He pegged me. But the Tom was over there flipping my decoy a bunch of crap. And he wasn't paying no attention. And I just had a little bit of a window here. I knew he couldn't see me, but that Jake, he was over here on the side. He could see me. And he knew something was up, but that Tom, he came in here just perfect. I hope I got it on film good enough, but man. He charged in here like a crazed animal. That's what I said, man. You know, it's... One day you're fighting it and fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, and then the next day, they may come in on a string. I mean, it's... You got to keep going. You got to keep playing all these guys that are driving around. I'd heard the trucks over there. Heard the guys driving around over there with their trucks. And they came off that back side across this field. And that's all it took. I mean, I don't know what a Jake was doing with the Tom, but oh, man. Well, we got 2 more tags. I want to get one with the bow for sure, but all this coronavirus stuff going on and everything, it's been kind of crazy. The weather's been crazy. Nature's been crazy. It's just put a lot of work in, but we haven't had a lot of time either to do anything constructive. I mean, I had to shingle my roof a couple weeks ago, and then we had Easter, and that was cold and miserable. That's usually a 3 or 4 day hunt for me, and it was just not good at all. Aiden and I got out, that week before that. But this is the last, or the only weekend we've had that has been decent, more than 1 day at a time. So let's go take a look at him. I'm anxious to see how big he is. He's got a good beard on him. He's not a king. He's not the king we were looking for yesterday. I know that, because he was by himself and there was no Jakes or nothing with him. But this joker, he's got a beard, so I know he's mature. But even that Jake, man, he was good sized Jake. If I wanted to, I could have taken him too, but I'm not going to waste a tag this year on a Jake unless it goes down to the wire. But let's go look at him. Yeah, he didn't like that at all. His head is a mess. His head is a mess. He ain't very old. I mean, he's just maybe a 3-year-old. He doesn't have much for a beard, but I'm not going to be picky at this point. So I'll show you the view they had on me. They came across this field here and came right into the decoys. He came up here and started whooping on this boy right here. And right here's where I thugged him. And you can see, let me get a view here. So right, that sun's playing games on me in my eyes. I can't see. Let's see. Right in there. You see my pack and stuff in there. I was seeing there, and I was aiming right through that hole there. And then the Jake, he came over here. He walked over this way, and he was standing right about here, so he had a pretty good view of me in there. That's another thing, if you're going to set your decoys up, don't set them right in front of you. Set them off to the side like I did here. That was the mistake I was making yesterday. I was setting those decoys straight away from me, and when he was coming into my back, which, hindsight now, I look at it, it was actually a terrible setup. I don't know what I was thinking, but he did come in off the side, but he was also able to see me, so I should have, like here was perfect. I took the decoys out about 40 yards from me, off to the side, so if anything came in from this side, they would come in here and see him perfectly, or if they came in over there, they would see him perfectly. I was hidden that direction, just like they did here. They came across the field. They're in plain sight right there, so I had no problem with that getting that setup done. But a little trickier when they're coming in off the tree line. So something to keep in mind. Don't set those decoys right up in front of you, because especially in cover, you may get somebody walking in on you, and if you don't see them, they could take a shot at your decoys, and if you're in the line of sight, you're going to get peppered. So something to think about. I think this old plow will come in, make a really nice picture.
Going back to my old hometown, picking up the years I leave behind. Getting in my car, I drive as memories fly by. Driving by the fields I used to run through, where you were chasing me. We were riding out under the bleachers when no one could see. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but it changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one I got?
One down, 2 to go.